Hi, hello, and Vanakkam. This is Arun. I would like to welcome you for this communication skills session. First of all, thank you, Dr. Alexa and also Alfred Bro for giving giving this lead. So in this session, we are going to learn something about communication skill. And before going to that session, firstly, I would like to just give some open thoughts. What does it mean, so that your learning get enhanced? Okay. Okay.
Sir,
Alfred, if you can read this out, what you see on your right-hand side.
communication works for those who work at it.
Thank you, Alfred. You can go on mute. In my mentoring journey, I've seen there are so many people, so many people used to say that, sir, I wanted to develop my communication skill. But if you go and ask them, are they ready to really work at it? And they will say no. Or rather, they're not ready to work at it, but they keep saying that they want to develop their communication. But I wanted to tell you, friends, you can only when you have the willingness to work to improve your communication, yes, then you'll be able to improve it. It's not only with communication, with any other areas what you have in your life. The problem is we all are good dreamers and good talkers, but we are not good action takers. Okay. For you to develop your communication skill, you need to really start work at it. That's a basic thing. Since I requested that you just make some notes in your notebook, yeah, these kind of points you can make a note. That way you can just go back and refer to those notes later. Yes, because Atya, you wanted to read out, Atya, what you see on the screen, Atya.
Communication is the one of the most important skill you require for a successful life.
Okay, thank you, Atya. Atya, I'd like to ask you a question, Atya. Atya, would you like to have a successful life, Atya?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, everyone want to have a successful life, but the first and the basic, the rudimentary step is a communication skill. Yeah, you can go on mute, Atya. I will share some other thought and then few other additional insight, then I'll get into the main presentation. Okay. I used to read hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of successful and achievers, great achievers. And every other successful people and achiever, they used to emphasize and mention this one simple skill called communication skill. That's one of the reason out of the 10 topic was provided, I choose this. And also after the 4 session which I'll be conducting, I chose this to be the first. Why? Because if one can master this communication skill, I can tell you a new world opens up for the person. And if you want to have a real example, and the person with whom you're talking, the person who's speaking is a real example, that the person had just focused on the communication, and that just made so many things to open up and come on the way. Okay. So if you really, Atya said that she wants to have a successful life, and I believe all the students who are sitting in the classroom also need a successful life, isn't it? If so, you have the answer. Just nothing but you got to focus on your communication skill. Yes. Okay. With that, let me stop recording.